They're starting to throw combined no-hitters now.
I've seen that.
Twice this year.
And it kind of like brings me back in the limelight sometimes. They mention my name.
I covered that game in Oakland.
Oh,
As did I.
yes. That was tremendous. It was a tremendous experience. We talked about it upstairs. That, I didn't think I was going to no-hitter, but it turned out to be a special thing with the other three guys. And, it's just a memorable moment that I always have. And I still have the champagne bottle that our clubby gave us and we all signed sitting in my trophy case. It's one of my memorable moments in Oriole, when I was back with the Orioles or baseball all together.
Is it weird that they're celebrating a team that didn't win?
You talking about the '89 team?
That didn't win.
Didn't win like a division and stuff. I don't think so. I think it was kind of a special team. I mean, you think about all the rookies that we had on that team, and all the guys that came up together, playing together. Like me and Pete Harnish, we played together at almost every level, and and Jeff Ballard and Greg Worthington. These guys, coming up together, and also can't forget Steve Finley, who made that great catch in center field that first day. It was just a good group of guys that got together, surrounded by good veterans that kind of led us in the right direction, and we happened to get hot and play well. The majority of the year, we're in first place for 116 days of the year, and it was just a special moment.
What was it like to play for Frank on that team?
You're afraid to talk to him because, Hall of Famer. If you had, okay, Bob, you're gonna, because a couple of years later, he put me in the bullpen. He goes, I didn't even want to talk to him. I go, okay, I'll go to the bullpen. He was law, but for a guy that had his accomplishments and to have the patience with the young players that he had on that team is tremendous. Because if you think about how the game was so easy for him when he played, and you're dealing with a bunch of rookies that make mistakes quite often, he's very patient and he's really knowledgeable about the game to help us in the right direction. And when he had good things to say, we always listened. And we're going to miss him. I always looked up to him, and it's just one of those moments where you get a chance to work with a Hall of Famer. It's special.
Bob, the game that Devo won with the home run that went around the foul pole. Mm-hmm. Do you remember much about the aftermath of that with the Angels manager?
The next day, I believe I started the next day, and Ken Kaiser, Kaiser was the umpire behind the home plate, and he gets thrown out at home plate, but later on in the game, the one thing that I did, Mark McLemore was hitting, and this was like maybe the first or second inning, I can't remember exactly, but Ken Kaiser had something in his eye. I think I threw a ball in dirt and a piece of turf has got in his eye. Mark McLemore helped him out. I had like 2 strikes on him. It was 1-2, and next pitch I throw him inside. It's like 3 inches inside, and Ken Kaiser struck him out. I'm going, wow, you just helped him out. And he struck. I go, Ken Kaiser likes me a lot. He kind of helped me out through it. For some reason he liked me. I liked him behind the plate when I was throwing, so I have no complaints.
Well, you meant that Doug Rader was thrown out before the game.
I believe so, yes, right.
Do you know much about that?
No, because
Craig and I will tell you about it.
Bob, the recent no-hitter, did you look at it and say that is exactly the identical way it happened for our group?
It was similar. I didn't watch the game because I'm coaching professional baseball myself on AA with the Biloxi Shuckers, and so I didn't get a chance to see the game, but I heard about it, and it always brings back memories when I hear someone throwing a combined no-hitter. It's just something special. It doesn't happen all the time.
Did you think that it would be the Orioles haven't thrown a no-hitter since? I mean, would you have believed that it would have been that long with all the great pitching the Orioles have had?
Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, they've had some really great pitchers, and I know they came close several times, and to go that long, it's hard to believe because I was nothing super special, but something special happened that day, and that can happen anytime. And for it to take a long time like that, it just it's hard to believe.
Bob, what's the best part about reuniting with all these guys after 30 years?
Just talking to them. It's like we haven't been gone for 30 years. It's like we we just saw each other last week. I mean, because all of a sudden it just sparks all sorts of memories, and my side still hurts from all the stories that we're telling and laughing. I mean, and just to be able to see these guys is just tremendous. You know, the guys I came up with, and like the Ballards and Pete Harnish and Dave Johnson, all these guys, Mickey Weston. It's just great to see them.
Are there
You
some
missed
guys
the
here that you haven't seen since?
What's that?
Are there some guys here that you haven't seen since?
Like I haven't seen Ballard since probably '94. I think he was with the Pirates in AAA. I mean, there's guys I haven't seen in a while. I've seen Greg Olson here and there. I've seen Jamie Quirk just recently, a couple weeks ago, because he works with the Marlins. And I run into Pete Harnish every year in spring training. So I do see some guys, but most of the time, or Phil Bradley still works in Major League Baseball, so I see him once a year. So, but most of them, no. It's been a while.
Ex-players always talk about camaraderie and competition. Which do you miss most?
The camaraderie, definitely. I mean, the clubhouse atmosphere, and there's stories that are told amongst us that you guys don't hear that we enjoy the most.